Hi students. Exercise 1.2. Second problem, Cramer's rule. A commodity was produced by using 3 units of a labor and 2 units of a capital. The total cost is rupees 62 if the commodity has been produced by using the 4 units of a labor and 1 unit of a capital. The cost is rupees 56. What is the cost per unit of a labor and capital? Using the determinant method, first consider let x be the labor and y be the capital. So we get 3x plus 2y equal to 62. This is the first equation. And form the second one, 4x plus 1y equal to 56. Solution. Let x and y be the commodity was produced by using the labor and capital. So given that 3x plus 2y equal to 62, 4x plus y equal to 56. So let delta is equal to determinant of the coefficient matrix. The coefficient of x is 3 and 4 and y is 2 and 1. So 3, 4, 2, 1. That is equal to, first multiply the leading diagonal. 3 ones are 3 minus 4 twos are 8. This is equal to minus 5, which is not equal to 0. So Cramer's rule applicable. So delta x is equal to determinant of, replace the x coefficient and substitute the constant 62, 56 and y coefficient 2, 1. That is equal to 62 minus 112 is equal to minus 50. And delta y is equal to determinant of coefficient of x is 3 and 4. Replace the y coefficient and substitute the constant 62 and 56. This becomes 168 minus 248, which is equal to minus 80. Therefore, by the Cramer's rule, x is equal to delta x by delta. So delta x value minus 50 divided by delta value minus 5, which is equal to 10. And y is equal to delta y by delta. Delta y value minus 80 divided by minus 5. This is equal to 16. So the solution is x comma y equal to 10 comma 16. 10 comma 16. X value 10 and y value 16. So x comma y is 10 comma 16. X is nothing but the labor and y is a capital. So the cost per unit of a labor is rupees 10 and the cost per the unit of the capital is rupees 16. Exercise 1.2, third problem. A total of rupees 8,600 was invested in two accounts. One account earned 4.3/4% annual interest and the another account earned 6.1/2% annual interest. If the total interest for 1 year was rupees 431.25, how much was invested in each account? Using the determinant method, the total amount is 8,600 was invested in two accounts. So let x and y be the two accounts. So the sum of the value x plus y is equal to 8,600. Also given that one account earned 4.3/4. So mixed fraction convert into fraction 19/4%. And another account earned 6.1/2%. So 13/2% annual interest. If the total interest of the 1 year is 431.25, how much was invested in each account? First solve the linear equations, form the linear equations and using the determinant method. Solution. Problem 3. X and Y be the two accounts. Consider X and Y be the two accounts. Given that the sum of the two account equal to 8,600. So x plus y equal to 8600. Consider this is equation 1. And the next equation, 4.3/4% of x and 6.1/2% of y. So 4.3/4 mixed fraction convert into the fraction 19/4% and 6.1/2% is 13/2%. So 19/4% is 19/4 into 100, that is 1/100. So 19/400 and 13/200. So we get 19/400x plus 13/200y equal to 431.25. So this implies 19x plus 26y divided by 400. Take the LCM. We get 19x plus 26y divided by 400, which is equal to 431.25. Then cross multiplication 19x plus 26y equal to 1,72,500. This is equation 2. So apply by the Cramer's rule. Delta E is equal to determinant of, write the coefficient of the given matrix, x coefficient 1 and 19. So 119 and y coefficient 1 and 26, multiple the leading diagonal 26 minus 119 or 19, which is equal to 7 is not equal to 0. Apply by the Cramer's rule. Delta x is equal to determinant of, replace the x coefficient and substitute the constant value 8600 and 172500 and substitute the y coefficient 126, that is equal to, multiple the leading diagonal 22 3600 minus 172500. This is equal to 51100. And delta y is equal to determinant of, write the x coefficient 119 1 and 19 and replace the y coefficient and substitute the constant value 8600 172500, which is equal to 172500 minus 163400. So which is equal to 9100. By the Cramer's rule, x is equal to delta x by delta, which is equal to the delta x value 51100 divided by delta value 7, we get 7300. Y is equal to delta y by delta, which is equal to y value, delta y value 9100 divided by 7, this is equal to 1300. So the account invested at the 3 by 4% is rupees 7300 and 6 1 by 2% is 1300. Exercise 1.2, sixth problem. A total of rupees 8500 was invested in 3 interest earning accounts. The interest rates were 2%, 3% and 6% if the total simple interest for 1 year was rupees 380 and the amount invested at 6% was equal to sum of the 3 amounts in the other 2 accounts. Then how much was invested in each account using the Cramer's rule? So 3 accounts are given. So consider X, Y and Z be the 3 accounts, that is equal to 8500. And also given that 2% of X and 3% of Y and 6% of Z is equal to rupees 380. And third condition, the 6% was equal to, 6% means Z. 6% was equal to the sum of the amounts in the other 2. So which means Z is equal to X plus Y. So we get the 3 linear equations and solve these 3 linear equations using the Cramer's rule. Solution. Let X, Y and Z be the 3 interest earning accounts. So given that the sum of the 3 accounts is equal to 8500. So X plus Y plus Z is equal to 8500. Consider this is equation 1. And also given that 2% of X plus 3% of Y plus 6% of Z is equal to rupees 380. 2% of X, 2 by 100 into X plus 3 by 100 into Y plus 6 by 100 into Z is equal to 380. Then cross multiplication we get 2x plus 3y plus 6z is equal to 38,000, 38000. This is equation 2. And given that the 6% of z, which is equal to sum of the other 2 accounts, that is z is equal to x plus y. So x plus y minus z is equal to 0. This is equation 3. So apply by the Cramer's rule. Delta is equal to, write the coefficient of x, y, z. First equation x coefficients 1 and second equation 2, third equation 1, 1, 2, 1 and y coefficient 1, 3, 1 and z coefficient 1, 6, minus 1, 1, 6 and minus 1. So after the simplification we get delta is equal to minus 2, which is not equal to 0. Expanding using the first row we get 1 determinant of, replace the first row and first column we get 3, 6, 1 minus 1 2 by 2 determinant matrix minus 1 into, replace the second column and the first row we get 2, 6, 1 minus 1 plus 1 into determinant of 2, 3, 1, 1. So 1 into multiple, first multiple the leading diagonal 3 minus 1 3 into minus 1 minus 3 and 1 into 6, which becomes minus 6, minus 1 into minus 2 minus 6 plus 1 into 2 minus 3. So simplify, we get minus 2 is not equal to 0. So the Cramer's rule is applicable. Next, delta x is equal to determinant of, write the coefficient of next delta x is equal to determinant of 8500, and 0. That is, replace x coefficient, substitute the constant value, we get 8500 and 38,000 and 0. And y coefficient 131, z coefficient 16 minus 1. So after the simplification, we get minus 500. Delta y is equal to determinant of x coefficient 121 and replace the y coefficient and substitute the constant value 8500 and 38,000, 0. Z coefficient 16 minus 1, we get minus 8,000. Similarly, delta z is equal to determinant of, write the x coefficient 121, y coefficient 131 and the constant value 8500 and 38,000, 0. So after the simplification, we get it is equal to minus 8,500. So apply by the Cramer's rule, x is equal to delta x by delta, which is equal to delta x value minus 500, delta value minus 2, it becomes 250. And y is equal to delta y by delta, which is equal to minus 8,000 by minus 2, which is equal to 4,000. And z is equal to delta z by delta, which is equal to minus 8500 by minus 2, which is equal to 4250. So invested in the each account, x value is rupees 250, y is rupees 4000 and z is rupees 4250. So xyz solution is equal to rupees 250, rupees 4000 and rupees 4250.